Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Rasan, 1/4 of We Ain't Them. And today, we're going to get into some real good shit. But before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now, we know it's been like a crazy ass weekend. You know, playoffs happened and my 49ers are in the Super Bowl. Let's go against the Swifties and whatever, who gives a fuck. But let's talk about what's really happening right now. So if you guys don't know, Megan Thee Stallion came out with a song called Hiss, and it was directed at Nicki Minaj. Now, Nicki Minaj decided that she wants to go on this big ass rant. So check this out.
Knowingly bringing up 30-year-old T from when a man was 15 being lied on is not the flex you think it is. But I don't want to say too much. If you know, you know why. But just remember, if you're lucky one day, hopefully your womb will bring forth a child. And you do not know what that child will have to go through. So when you're talking about something that happened to a 15-year-old boy, where there is evidence upon evidence that the story kept being changed, your karma will be severe. The reason why you have no money in your bank account is because your karma is going to be even more than severe. Constantly mentioning a man who isn't an artist, isn't on social media, it just shows me you have nothing. Like your flows, nothing.
Now, you would expect, oh, it definitely can't get any worse than that whole spiel that she was doing, right? Nope, she releases her track, and boy, oh boy.
You was lying to the queen and you been lying to the king. Yeah.
Can't play the whole thing for copyright reasons, but you guys understand the gist of everything. Goodness gracious, Nicki Minaj. Now, I have a wonderful friend who pretty much describes everything that was going on. So I will let her take it away.
I'm not going to come on here and say that Nicki Minaj is washed up, but I will say she should hang it up, and I'm going to give you some jobs I think she should do instead. So I actually think that cult leader would be the most natural progression for Nicki Minaj, given that she already controls the Barb's thoughts and actions.
Shout out to Electra Telford. That's my homie. Great comedian, by the way. So definitely check her out when you guys get the chance. Now, Nicki, the best way I can describe what that goddamn song, Bigfoot, Littlefoot, 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot, whatever the hell it was, this is how I really feel about it.
Hear me and hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
Nicki, you knew that song was trash. Let's call it for what it is. You knew that song was nothing but some fucking hot garbage. Like, what the fuck, Nicki? You couldn't come up with anything else. And to top it all off, you literally used the same lyrics that you put on Twitter. Like, that shit is trash. That shit is garbage. And what's fucking crazy is that yellow fucking barbs are fucking delulu. Like, they think that shit is really good. It's not. It's trash. It's garbage. You are washed. Like, I don't care what anybody is saying. You're washed. Like, you better get that shit out of here. And then to follow up, all you did was you just tweeted again and made your little whatever spiel about her again. Like, come on, bro. Like, this is what you got? This is the best you got? Like, this shit was trash. Like, yo, if you look online, you will see that all these different people are just like, deadass, I listened to it midway and I turned that shit off. Midway. Yo, you know what that means? Your song is Benzino level trash. Like, and I shouldn't be saying that because, you know, Nicki is a great. I cannot take that away from her. But that song really showed you was like washed. Like, I know that, you know, supposedly Safari didn't write for you, but maybe that nigga needed to, because Jesus, that wasn't good. Now, this is all beef. Rap beef is fine. I don't mind rap beef. It doesn't need to get where anybody puts hands on each other. Rap beef should stay rap beef. But the problem is Nicki's fans, these fucking barbs, these bitch ass barbs. Yeah, I said it. Y'all could come for me, bro. Like, y'all bitches, y'all straight bitches. Cause why is it that cops are getting involved to make sure that Megan's mom's gravesite is protected because all of a sudden the information of where her gravesite is, like, why? Why is that fucking necessary? Y'all niggas is gross. Y'all delusional and y'all gross. Like, y'all don't have no shame for yourselves? Nah, actually, if y'all like that Bigfoot song, I'm gonna guess no. You really don't got no fucking sense. It's a really weird situation. I like his. I think that Meg was hitting on some points, and you know, Nicki was mad at, and all she could come up with Bigfoot, oh your Bigfoot, oh your small foot, oh your wrong foot. Oh, that's the only thing you got. Like, what was it? Like, oh, Megan's Law, Megan Raw. That is the best you got, bro. Like, first of all, why was you pausing so much in your song? Why? Like, there's no need for that. Like, that shit was ass. Like, and if your team don't tell you that was ass, they dumb as fuck too. Like, come on, bro. And let me reiterate one more time. Nicki fans, Barbs, you guys are delusional. If you guys think that shit is fire, then you're delusional. The cover art of the goddamn song was funny. It was funny, I'm not gonna lie. But everything else, well, I could see why that cover art was funny. Because that whole song was a fucking joke. Real fucking joke. All right, so our next topic, I really didn't want to talk about, but I was like, fuck it, because I feel like niggas is taking shit a little bit too far and shit needs to be said. So Dre Michelle, who is 39 years old, a former member of the Basketball Wives, if you remember her, she is now currently dating NBA basketball player Jalengreen, who's 21 years old. Now everybody has a beef with it because her oldest son is 21 years old himself. So it's causing this big fucking brouhaha, which doesn't make sense because it's not your fucking business to begin with. But since y'all want to go back and say, oh, all these women is doing is they're grooming these young boys and all kinds of shit. All right, cool. I'm gonna be the one to defend them. I don't understand how y'all talk all this shit when all we see on countless amounts of times is niggas that groom these fucking women. And I'm talking about all these big fucking celebrities. Y'all fucking big favorite Diddy was fucking grooming Cassie at 19, and we saw the end result of that. But y'all not mentioning that, huh? Y'all mentioning it now because, all of a sudden, because he's an NBA player. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, y'all need to cut that shit. Mind your fucking business. It's not your place. Like, mind the business that pays you. Like, if that's what Jalengreen wants to do, he is old enough to do it. If he was 18, 17, that's gross. But if he was 17, I understand everybody's take. But the nigga is 21. He kind of is figuring out his like life. So if that's who he wants to be with, that's who he wants to be with. He knew the rules of the game. Everybody know the fucking rules of the game. So it's up to you to decide what the fuck you want to do with it. So I don't knock Drea for doing what she's doing. She's just doing what she felt like doing. She went after a young nigga. That's what she wanted. What, we gonna get mad at it? The nigga is not 18. If he was 18, then this would be a bigger problem. Yeah, I get that. But the nigga is definitely 21. He's allowed to drink and he's allowed to go out. So there's no fucking big problem there. Cassie was 19 and she definitely wasn't allowed to go to the club. Aaliyah was 14 and R. Kelly got married, but I bet y'all niggas still listen to Step in the Name of Love and Ignition like a little bunch of bitches, right? Yo, y'all niggas get me so mad. Like, y'all niggas just big mad for no fucking reason. Y'all just want to find a reason to be mad at what? Like, it doesn't make sense. This has nothing to do with you. The nigga is of legal age and of drinking age at that. So there's no big problem. The nigga just needs to be more responsible. If he wanted to, he would be with somebody else. But he wanted to be with Drea. So big fucking whoop. He wanted to know what some older pussy felt like. Whoop-de-fucking do. What are we supposed to do about that? Now, I want to talk about something that's really serious. And if you guys don't know, I'm a big wrestling fan, right? However, I don't watch WWE. I don't give a fuck about what happens to WWE. It's never my fucking business. But shit like this, I really do care to talk about. So, former CEO, chairman, Vincent McMahon, he is in a huge lawsuit because the victim, her name is Janelle Grant. She was offered $3 million to sign a non-disclosure agreement to keep quiet about her alleged affair with McMahon, but instead she said screw it and she just filed the lawsuit. He apparently pressured her into having sex. There was some very, very vile text message that was sent, including having 3 dicks stuffed in her and all kinds of nasty, disgusting stuff. And to top it off, her being forced to have sex within the corporate office with him, as well as other members and other employees, which they could say alleged, but this shit is way too detailed to be alleged. And one of the worst kind of things is that apparently this man defecated on her chest. Like, what the fuck? Like, oh, this shit is, I don't get it. Like, I don't get why the elitists always feel like they can pull shit like this. And Vincent isn't the first one. He's really not. And he's probably not going to be the last. Now, it caused a big ripple effect because what people don't realize is the past weekend is the Royal Rumble. Now, nigga, I'm not stupid. Even though I say I don't watch, obviously I know about everything that's happening. I see Twitter, so of course I'm going to know. And not everybody is just like one general AEW fan or New Japan fan. They're literally general fans, so they might watch everything. So of course the Royal Rumble was a big talking point about this weekend. But what was really a talking point was the post conference after the Royal Rumble, which at the time head of creative, I don't know that nigga position, Triple H, they asked him questions about it, and he kind of wanted to wave shit because, you know, WWE and TKO, they just had a big deal with Netflix. So he's like, I don't want to focus on anything negative. I want to focus on only the positive and all that shit. And I'm gonna be honest with you, that shit is a gross comment. Like, if you didn't want to comment, cool. Like, you could just leave it as no comment for right now. And, you know, I can't discuss that due to legal situations. Cool. I get that. But you just saying, oh, I want to focus on the positive right now. And look how much more money we got. Like, come on, bro. That's gross. That's fucking gross, bro. But, you know, I'm not surprised because, you know, Triple H got a record of doing some vile shit anyway. So why would I act like this ain't a surprise? Niggas is trying to be as professional as possible. Like, at the end of the day, I'm gonna be honest, Vince, you could go to fucking hell. Like, go to hell, burn in it, and you could take all that fucking money with you. Cause ain't no way, like, you think that the shit that you pulling is okay by any means. Like, you a nasty nigga. You just a nasty nigga. You are gross. You are vile. You are scum. I don't wish the best for you. I really don't. I really hope that this shit drags you through the fucking mud. I don't think you care because you an old nigga and you probably gonna crock soon. But, you know, we gotta call it for what it is. You are vile. You are disgusting. And it's really sad because people are taking this shit as a joke. Like, not a lot of people, that's a lie. People are taking this shit as a joke. And there's a lot of people that you feel bad for because when it comes to sexual assault, this is not some shit that you should play with. Like, and this is really, really, really bad. Like this is really affecting a girl who just left the company after being sexually assaulted multiple times, and not just with the chairman. There's a particular big brolic wrestler who was also involved. I'm not gonna say no names, but you know, the nigga was also a UFC heavyweight champion. I'm just saying. But, you know, sexual assault's not nothing to play with. It's really vile. It's really disgusting, and niggas just don't get that. Like, that shit is not, it's not a game. It's really not. It's a hard subject to talk about because women aren't too comfortable talking about it because they feel like people are going to judge them. And I feel like it's bullshit that you should judge somebody who was sexually assaulted. Like, how dare you? You shouldn't. And this is not just sexual assault. I think this about sexual harassment in general, abuse, because that's another thing that I really want to get into soon. but I'm gonna do a full breakdown of it because, which leads into my next topic, Krishan, and not really Blueface, but Krishan. She put up a screenshot of her baby, and a lot of people are saying that the baby might have fetal alcohol syndrome, which in most cases means that the parent of said child may have been indulging in alcohol or indulging in drugs where they don't need to. And I can't confirm that because I'm not a doctor, and that's not my place to. But the way the screenshot looks, it looks pretty bad. It looks really bad. It looks really scary. I feel really bad for that child, especially in the situation that the child's in, because that child doesn't deserve that. They really don't deserve it, because they're a child. They're literally a child, but their parents are pieces of shit. Like, literally are. Like, Krishan, I don't really know what to say about you right now. And Blueface is in jail, so there's nothing I need to say about you. But one of these days, I will tell you guys in advance, I will be doing a full breakdown in regards to Krishan and Blueface's history. And that, trust me, I'm going to put a lot of effort into that so that we can kind of break down a lot of things. And we're going to break it down into many things, where it comes to assault, where it comes to abuse, where it comes to manipulation. It's going to be a lot of things that's talked about when I talk about that. Give me some time to work on it, because it's going to take a couple of days. I'm going to have to do some deep digging to research. But with that being said, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. My name is Rasan. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to subscribe. Definitely get our views up, bro. Get our views up. Watch our other episodes. You're missing out. You really missing out. I've been Rasan, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.